What's good, everybody? My name is GENTLEMAN.JUGG,
And I'm Son.
and welcome back to another Jug and Son. Doing WWE. How you doing this week, boy?
I'm doing good.
You gotta come in higher, boy.
I'm doing good.
There you go. I knew you could do it.
Yeet.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son! I need you to take me to Raw.
Well, Raw started off with Rhea Ripley is now, to everyone's surprise, added to this women's match to make it a triple threat.
Did anybody believe that this wasn't gonna happen?
No, but it happened, and I guess
Not only does Rhea Ripley get, like, I want to say 5 rematches she did not earn.
I'm gonna exaggerate and say 40.
Yeah, but now she also gets another rematch at WrestleMania.
Look, she was mad. What, you gotta give her a rematch.
The fans like her, and that's probably the reason why this went down. But
I
I don't appreciate this.
I guess the fans don't like Bianca because
The match is Io versus Bianca. That's what the match was. And she just sat there and weaseled her way into getting into that match. That she continues to sit there and tell us that she had nothing to do with that. Liar.
Look, the way I see it, she wanted it bad enough, okay? You know, Roman Reigns didn't want his title bad enough. If he did, he would have, even though he lost the Rumble, like Rhea Ripley would have lost the Rumble, or she lost, her title, she got a rematch immediately, okay?
I mean, you are absolutely right. Roman Reigns didn't want it bad enough. I mean, how could a person who has been a champion for about 4 years, over 1,000 days,
not get a
rematch right away as soon as he lost it?
Yeah, where Rhea Ripley had her title for like a month and then got a rematch immediately. I mean, Roman Reigns, this just shows me that Roman Reigns could have just jumped into the Kevin Owens segment and just signed the contract and just been in.
He would have been in there. I mean,
or he could have just been
that
angry.
Rhea Ripley pulled, and this is how it goes.
Like, you don't need a wise man. You don't need Paul Heyman, because with his wise man, he didn't get any rematch. Rhea Ripley on her own just pulled all these tricks, got a rematch. So, like, everybody should do the same thing. Like, if you see someone get mad and then the general manager's like, you can't be in the match, I'm like, Rhea Ripley did it.
I mean, that's a valid argument now, right?
Yeah, it's like, I can just get mad enough and I can be in any match I want.
John Cena did it. It's a valid argument, right?
Yeah, but he won the chamber, so.
No, I'm talking about, like, he also signed one, right?
Oh, yeah, he did that, yeah.
Yeah, so.
When he was the good guy.
Look, needless to say, I still like the story. I like to see all 3 of these women fight. I don't understand why they were booing Bianca. I have no clue on that.
I thought that was just like a overseas thing.
Was she overseas? No, she was here.
No, they came back to America on this episode, so.
Yeah, so she was here in America.
And she still got booed.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't understand where that's coming from. I don't know on that one.
Also, I feel like she forgot about the Jade thing. She doesn't talk about it anymore. I mean, I remembered, but,
That's the whole reason why Naomi and her are fighting is.
And I mean, I thought
we completely forgot all about that.
I thought Bianca was a part of that, but I guess not. That was a 1 week thing.
So that just lets me know that I don't think that Bianca is going to win the title.
I mean, I thought we were about the long-term booking, but I guess you just gotta let Father H cook. He forgot about it for a few weeks, but he'll remember again. But basically, the point is that it's a different match, but the result should still be the same with Io winning and keeping the title.
Well, we'll see what happens, right?
Hopefully. If Rhea Ripley wins this, I'm done.
I mean, because I see Rhea Ripley has had her WrestleMania moment. And so
Twice.
Has Bianca Belair. So let's let Io Sky get one, okay?
Io, she just got the title, too.
She should stay with it.
But if she lost the title, if that happened, then Io should be able to get a rematch just like Rhea Ripley.
Right away. At least 5 more.
Yeah. So then we got to see something that we haven't seen on Raw or SmackDown in a long time, and that's the women's mid-card title being defended. And it's fine because the match doesn't change anything because whoever was the champion, which is Lyra, is still the champion. So really, nothing really changed.
So I guess she's just not going to go ahead and defend that at WrestleMania.
Nah, the tag team titles are more important than the mid-card titles. And then we got to see El Grande Americano beat LWO.
It's dope. I
mean,
liked it.
I'm with, I like El Grande Americano.
Yeah, he should be at WrestleMania.
He's going to be. I guess he's gonna fight Rey Mysterio. So I'm like, all right, it's a night 2 match. Then we got Jay and Gunther, and Jay acted how anyone would after seeing their brother get beat up in front of him and bloodied. He walked to the Gunther
and just talked to him.
He's like, I saw what you did, and you know what?
How could you miss what he did? It was right in front of your face.
He said, I was scared of you, but then after last time, I realized I'm not scared of you no more.
Well, I mean, okay, but like, if somebody had done that to my son, my uncle, my best Uncle Chan, my brother even.
So you would just walk and be like, I saw what you did.
I would say I saw what you did, and then I would beat the holy hell out of them.
You wouldn't just say, I was scared of you, but I'm not scared of you no more.
I would never say that to them. They would never even know I was scared of them in the first place.
That's what he said.
I would beat the hell out. You don't just walk up to somebody who did that to your brother, wiped his blood all over their body.
He's like, I saw what you did.
You wiped my brother's blood all over your body. He didn't say it like. I don't know why I'm saying it like that.
But then he's serious because his glasses are on top of his head, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna beat you for the title at WrestleMania."
Look, for me, this didn't make this better.
And then Gunther just, is dressed like he's dressed like Corporate Kane, or as I say, SpongeBob without the pants.
You say that?
Yeah, he got the SpongeBob shirt, but like,
you should probably say something else.
That's what I saw. He's got the red tie too. But whatever. And then we got to see Cody Rhodes and John Cena video. Not here.
It's like, what the hell, man? Like, y'all should be sitting there hyping us up even more. Last year, y'all freaking had Roman Reigns beat the hell out of The Rock beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes 3 weeks before the freaking show came on. Y'all had so much stuff that were leading up to the event at WrestleMania.
Well, this year we just got a video where we're just showing Cody.
We keep getting shown the same thing. These two guys keep talking to each other, but nothing amazing is happening. And now we're at the week before WrestleMania.
And none of them are on Raw.
And nothing is going on. Nothing is happening. Nothing is making me excited for this match. This is supposed to be John Cena's last match at WrestleMania.
And we got a video about
And I got a video with Cody Rhodes.
He's like, I'm the last of my kind.
I don't care. This is stupid.
So then the New Day are finally getting their tag team match for the title, and they didn't win. It was a DQ. So I guess this will be at WrestleMania, is what they said.
Probably. It's probably going to happen at WrestleMania.
And you know what's going to happen? The New Day are going to lose that one too. Because, we
You think so?
No, they'll probably win. But if they lose, they'll be like, well, waste of time, I guess. And then the IC title, this one feels just thrown together last minute, but Triple H is like, okay, I guess let's just throw 4 people together, and because I forgot to build a story for my mid-card titles.
No, he has been building a story. Freaking, what's it called? Braun Breaker's been sitting there freaking getting his matches interrupted, and finally he's had enough. Now, I will say that throwing in Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor at the last minute, those feel like they got just thrown together, but Braun Breaker's been sitting here dealing with everybody interfering in his matches for like at least a good while.
Yeah. I liked his Spirit of Carlito though.
That is like the best spear I've ever seen. I thought that Bobby Lashley's spear to the outside, was probably the best spear I've ever seen. But Braun Breaker,
it's like he took himself out. That's how good it was.
It was the best spear I have ever seen. No one is allowed to do spears other than Braun Breaker.
And I guess, Carlito, good job on selling that.
Oh my God, it was an amazing spear. I don't know how else you sell that. When you see him running down the ramp and flying at you, he must have flew like 15 feet face first.
And he landed on his back after the spear. He went flying, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the best part of this segment.
Oh well, I loved it.
But I guess if there has to be a winner, I mean, I'm going with Dirty Dom.
I'd like to see Dom win this.
I'm like,
I'd like him to pin Balor.
Go ahead and pin Balor, because he's not going to win anything.
Mm-mm.
So I think Dom should win the belt, and then I guess have a IC title reign. Yeah,
For a bit.
yeah, and actually be on the show and defend it. Don't just sit in the crowd like Braun Breaker most of the time. So then we got to see Paul Heyman on Raw, and Seth Rollins is here, and Seth told him that I know that I don't know why you're on CM Punk or Roman's side, because when Solo attacked you, Roman Reigns left you behind, and CM Punk didn't come to save you, and he only came to help you at War Games because he wanted something from you.
I feel like we've said that.
Which is, it's true though,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess we could hear it again from Seth. And Seth said, maybe I should take out this burden away from you by removing you from the match.
Allow me to put your head on the floor with my foot.
And then he starts touching Paul, and he's like, "How much does that cost, Paul? Are you worth this much, Paul?" And he's like slapping his face. He's like, hey, how about that, Paul? How about that? And then CM Punk comes out. Now he's here to save Paul, and Seth stomps him, and then he's about to stomp Paul, but he says, "No, now you owe me a favor."
Why?
Because I didn't stomp you this one time.
I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Why do you think that Paul Heyman owes you a favor? Hey, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, look, if I was Seth, I would have just got rid of him.
I hope they stop with this favor crap, because I don't want to sit here and be like, Paul, you owe me a favor.
This favor stuff is ruining this story for me. Like, I'm starting to hate this feud. I'm starting to hate this, because it's like, okay, it's about the favor from CM Punk, and then Roman's like, what's the favor? And then he's like, I'll tell you when Roman gets here. So then Roman gets there. They finally get the favor. I didn't like the favor, but whatever. then we get to this, and then Seth's like, oh, I saw what your favor did, and he's about to stomp him. I can't stomp you because you owe me a favor, Paul. And I'm like, shut up. It's like, oh, favor, who's Paul with? And I'm like, I don't care.
Okay, all right.
This favor is ruining the story for me. Like, I'm starting to like this now. Like, if I hear you say favor one more time,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be upset.
All right.
That's it for Raw. I didn't like it.
Take me to SmackDown, son.
So we get to see Drew McIntyre, and he beats up Damian Priest again. And
It feels lazy, right?
The only thing I like is that Damian Priest just sounds like he's like having a stroke or something. He's like, ooh.
I made it a thumbnail with Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest's face, and Damian Priest looked like he was having a heart attack. And now he's doing it again, just in time for Drew McIntyre to see his face and start laughing. I think he was breaking character, because he's like, what is with the fucking face?
So he just took his necklace. He's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, he's Drew McIntyre. He steals jewelry sometimes.
Bracelet, necklace. I mean, if he was fighting Roman, he would have stolen the Ulafala.
Eventually, I think so.
But, we're not going to talk about how he forgot about his Bloodline Hunter thing.
Oh, the Bloodline Hunter? Yeah,
We're not going to talk about that. So then we get Randy Orton, and he hears voices in his head, is what he said.
You don't have to say that anymore, Randy. You don't have to say that at all.
The voices.
You don't have to say that at all.
The voices are pent up.
Like, we have been saying it for you for like 20 freaking years. And now all of a sudden you want to be like, I should probably jump in on that. Finger on the pulse, Randy.
So Nick Aldis shows up, and he says, I got to keep this professional, Randy, because you RKO'd me. And Randy said, didn't you find me double? And you said that was for next time, so we're even now. Which I'm like, sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. You did do that.
And then Randy says, now I need to get my match at WrestleMania, because if I don't, Mickie James won't like what happens to you.
Like, why'd you bring Mickie James into this? Is he dating Mickie James?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I really care. I don't really like Mickie James, but I guess he does, so that's why he's dating her. This has nothing to do with nothing. This is just my own thoughts.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I guess Solo comes out and he's like, Randy, you don't get a match. You didn't do anything. back of the line.
What are you talking about? Yes, he did. He had a match with Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens unfortunately is out. He did earn that match. What are you talking about, Solo?
And then I guess Solo says it doesn't matter though because Jacob is gonna take the title at WrestleMania.
I hope he does.
So then Solo's about to fight Randy, and then LA Knight comes out, and LA Knight's he's taking Cody's spot and fighting the Bloodline forever.
He can't seem to stop fighting the Bloodline, right?
So I guess him and Randy work together and have a match.
And if and when he loses that belt at WrestleMania, then that just means he can't beat Samoans.
He can beat Jimmy, though.
That's probably it.
He can't beat Jay, because Jay's getting the world title, and you're not.
You're not. I'm sorry.
Okay, and then we got to see Cody Rhodes. This segment was just...
Look, I don't give a hot shit about this segment.
He just comes out. He has all the belts, just all the he got all his replicas like in the ring, and he's like, he like spins the spinner belt, and he says, "John Cena, this title is our title." He's like,
so, go on to the next thing. I don't even care.
But the only thing I got from this is John Cena will be on Smackdown next week.
He better be. It's the go-home show. The next day, he's going to be in Vegas.
He better be there.
He better be there.
And then I guess Charlotte Flair beat up Tiffany, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I mean,
I think Tiffany's going to win now. I used to think Charlotte was going to win. Now I think Tiffany's going to win.
Tiffany better win.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
I mean, I guess there's an honorable mention. I did like the Rey Fenix versus Humberto Carrillo match. Y'all need to let Humberto Carrillo cook, man. This dude is good.
Y'all need to let Phoenix cook, man.
The match was great. I love this match. I watched the whole thing. I was like, this is awesome.
It's a great match.
Y'all need to let these dudes cook.
Now just give them a story, Triple H. Besides they're fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. This week sucked, okay? This is like the second to last week before Mania. Last year, we had like The Rock like beating up Cody in the rain.
I've not seen The Rock since John Cena turned.
They mentioned him one time. It's like he doesn't exist.
He exists. He's on the board. So what are you talking about?
It just feels like he doesn't exist in this story at all.
Well, you guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on Blue Sky and Instagram and TikTok, and tune in next time because the next one will be available
when it's ready.